Good morning. Time for another session of Sunday Morning Exedra. Now, once again, we will be doing 100 pulls for Humusifer. Last time I was streaming, I wasn't sure how far I wanted to go. The Fate Weave is still up. Right here. So, I saved for this. I got her and went to the 100 before. And I figured, like, you know, what else am I really saving up for at this point? I've got enough to guarantee another one. Plus, I've made back a decent amount since then. So I'm going to be doing that here in a little bit. Then I've also got 24 regular keys and one of these, and then in the process of this, I'll be definitely getting at least one more guaranteed 5-star key. So, should be some good pulls today. I did do all of my dailies yesterday. I been very busy lately, so when I just like had free time last night, I just started going at my dailies like, all right, let's get these done since I've got the time now and I don't have to worry about it tomorrow. And then I pretty much finished everything and I went, oh, right, I was gonna stream in the morning. So, yeah, that's the situation currently. So my current raid farm party looks a little like this. I've been doing 12s, and I'm not getting to 50% with it at all. I have thought a little bit about how to change this up. I've seen some other people's builds and whatnot, but I have not put the time that I would have liked into building this out quite yet. But I also figured if I'm doing a bunch of pulls today, then I'm going to be getting more powerful, and I would like to then just build around that instead of building for the lower power situation. So, going to try and build that out once we've got our pulls done. Hopefully get some more Humusifer's. We'll get at least one more. We're going to go to the point where I can redeem for the guaranteed. So we will have that. But this is where I'm at currently, just to log this and also for the sake of start of the stream. So this boss has been kind of amusing to watch initially because they will, once this barrier's up, once they attack, kind of amusing. So, go through and stuff, attacks, and boom, none of them have health anymore. They just all, from the reflex damage, just lose all of their health instantly, and then anything takes them out. It can't actually defeat them, but it can bring them down to 1 health, and it does so instantly. And then the next wave, just gone. So I do understand that with this, so there is a stacking debuff that it gets when you take out its allies. And you want to keep that up because it's going to lower its defense, so you get more damage in. So you definitely want to have that up, but there is a limit to it. It's not that high. And it sounds like you don't need to wipe out nearly this many of them. So it is kind of overkill what I'm doing right now, and Humusifer seems to be overkill, but also very satisfying, and this fight is a little built around the new character, it feels. So I am very happy with single target breaker on here. I am kind of curious to get a dark breaker in there to further synergize with Humusifer. I did get through some Chrysalis farming recently, and I've not looked at my rewards yet, so I should double check that after this fight. and see where we are at. See if we've gotten any of the ones that we're looking for Lucifer. Or for the Dark Breaker twin. Again, they just haven't been relevant enough in this game, honestly, for me to like really remember them apart. Like, I kind of had a distinction back in Magia Record, because like I was connected with them enough, but I still can't really remember one from another right now. I just remember one's a breaker, one's a buffer or debuffer. Yeah. Magia Record girls are struggling, as I've been seeing memes about lately. There's just been so many of the Holy Quintet reissued as limiteds, as you know, alternates, all of that. And a lot of the poor Magia Record girls are just hanging out as release units. Power creep hasn't been too bad. There was an initial, like, power speed bump? Where there was, like, you know, the launch girls were on an initial level, and then there was, like, a big jump up with the, like, first few rounds of releases. And then it kind of petered out, and it kind of landed, like, here. So it's still a bit above where the launch characters were, I feel, aside from, like, Monica herself. The launch one's still very strong. As you can see, I am using Kumura here, strong, and I mean, not really been much in the way of defenders, but yeah, Kirika, still absolute beast of a defender. Oh yeah, the new character is a defender. Hadn't really looked into her yet, so wasn't sure what she was. I was just like, that is a character I'm not familiar with. It's just like some Oriko character I don't recognize, don't remember. I read Oriko once, long time ago, like 10 years ago, I think. Didn't read any of the sequels or anything. Did read through it in Exedra, but clearly she was not in there. Probably from the sequel or something. That's where I'm sitting at currently with the raid. We're gonna... Oh cool, we got that from our previous clear. He's not a union member. Nice. Yeah, this squad. We are a good triple threat. It's nice to see that we can still take out this massive health pool with the three of us. Any other boss on 12, it'd just be any two of us would be fine, and we'd be doing the three of us higher, but yeah. Like I said, I did forget to check my chrysalis before this, so I will check that. Poor Mel hasn't gotten anything assigned yet. Let's see what she's got. Alright, so still no EX on Mel. Not even sure. I'm pulling... So I'm looking at the Magia Exedra info spreadsheet that is from a group of people. Momo, Sushi, Jerry Carey, Kwekwa, Syzygy, 13, Darth Latias, Dead King, PKI, Tater Tot, Swiffer, various people from the Magia Exedra Discord. That's the whole credits to start. Got them all. Yeah, it's... I do occasionally disagree with things, and sometimes it's a matter of, like, you know, for the specific build that I have and the way things happen to be sitting out, I am using one thing that they're not using or something. But it is a very good guideline, I find. So I need to, there we go, Mel. Just double checking there. So I'm looking for, yeah, Quick Step or Mana Infusion, pretty standard. Nice. We actually have both of those now. So let's, yeah, we want, yeah, those and the EX is what they recommend, and that's generally pretty correct. So add Quick Step, save. Yeah, I think we got enough of these right now. Do that. Mana Infusion, save. Nice. We're getting a lot of power on her. Not that that's relevant right now, but nice to get a character built out. I'm just gonna roll whatever here. Because again, not super relevant at the moment. Doesn't look horrible. Speed, it's by 1, but that's a rare roll. We always love to see speed. So, if I'm just rolling whatever just to roll something right now, not bad. But we do want to see, I want to check out this one. So, it's Kuyo. The Breaker. Kuyo. So the EX, we got that, and we're looking for a Quick Step and Mana Infusion. Again, fairly standard. We do have Quick Step, so we'll add that. Does not look like we have scored a Mana Infusion. There changes, yes, back out, add the second slot. Good morning, Dontech. Egg time. Egg time is great. I had some great eggs earlier. I have been absolutely, like, just making wonderful eggs the last few days. It is partially because I've started cooking with my BFF, and there's like a sausage cooked in there, and then we cook the eggs on top of that. But also I've had like 2 times where the yolk is just like slightly perfectly runny, so you get like mostly cooked yolk, but you get just like a little bit of uncooked yolk flavor. Just like, it's been, breakfast has been good lately. Okay, and then the one that we're mainly here for is the Lucifer, wherever she is in this pile. Top. Top of the pile. Where she belongs. Alright, so I think I'm looking for the dark specific one. And the percent attack one to replace that. Oh, she's not. Okay, she's still under new characters. She hasn't been moved over to attackers yet. Makes sense. Banner's still up. Yeah, Chaos. Or, yeah, okay, so we want Dominant Blow and Towering Offense along with the EX. So I'm just gonna build like we have in A4. It'll happen someday. Maybe it'll happen this morning. So, let's see. Do we have... No, we do not have Towering Offense. Do we have... Darkness? No. No, we do not. Do we have... Dominant Blow? Yes. That is the one that we want? Yes, Dominant Blow. I think we actually replace the other one, though, because I think attack 15% is still better than attack plus 120. So, swap this one out for this one. Nice. We do get a little more power out of our Humisphere without even having to ascend. Yeah, let's do another one. Alright. Like 4% crit rate. That's pretty good. And then, alright, did I look at all of them that were grinding? 1, 2... Groundhog Days. That's the other one that I'm doing. And that is a breaker. So we already had quick steps. We're just looking for mana infusion, and we have it. All right. He can officially retire from the team. They do recommend not the EX and having a guard, but I'll do that later if I feel it's necessary. Alright, and then I have to think of how to stall for a little bit more time while I wait for people to show up for... Ooh, speed 3. Take it. We're not using it for anything specific right now, so I'm not going to push these rolls. We do like us some speed 3. Cool, so I'll have to find somebody else to slot into my farming team from now on. Let's see here. Let's see if I can go get some dark gems. What I need is dark gems right now. Like I said, I recently did some farming, but if I just get some dark gems, I should be able to get that other breaker up a couple more levels. I would like to get her to magic level 120. See what we can do. 95. We're still like level 7 things. Alright, we're gonna need to get some more. It's okay though. We can just go to a shop. We got plenty of points for things. And we need big ones too. Alright. Level up for basic levels. Alright, let's go shopping for some gems, and then we will try out another 12. We'll swap out our breaker to the dark breaker, see how we compare for our score. Can I get purple gems from this? Yes. Okay, clearly I need to start clearing out this shop entirely. So I think I have been each month. I feel like I have. Probably been a month or two that I've forgotten, but I usually get like all the most relevant stuff at the beginning. And I'm like, I feel like doing something else. I've been buying stuff for a while. And I leave the rest for later in the month. So, right here, go all. Still not quite there. We'll hit up another shop. Oop, nope, it's these that we're bottleneck on now. That's going to be harder for me to just sort quickly and easily. We are up to 108. I mean, I feel like, especially since Ascension 3, it's just not going to compare. So, I'm wondering how worse. Or, I mean, it's data. It's data, it's something to do. Looks like my raid was already cleared out anyway. I do find that in the mornings, there do tend to be a like fairly ravenous pack of players fighting to jump in on people's battles. You get a lot of support when everybody's out of their own things and just bored hanging out. So let's prepare for another 12. We're going to swap our breaker. Oh, wait. She's on element 2? I want to try her specifically for the synergy, because now everybody's dark, and she gets things from other dark attacks. But yeah, I forgot Flame was eligible. I have seen somewhat varied builds for this boss so far, which is interesting. I also have once again forgotten what the score I got at the last one was. So, see if I can pull up my own VOD here and figure that out. I don't know that I can do that. Well, we're still at least getting some testing. I'll have to go back to look at the data in the end. But hey, that also hits wide. Wipes things out. Again, there's a cap. Probably not going to make too much of a difference, but sometimes getting just a little bit of extra momentum in the beginning can make a massive difference. Speed is everything. Still hoping to have some more people show up here shortly before polls, but I am looking forward to getting those polls done and playing with the results. So after this one, I think probably. I don't have a new score attack to showcase or anything, so. I suppose as well, so between the last one and this one, we didn't just change our breaker, but we did also get slightly better Chrysalis for Hamusifer herself. Now there we go, you saw all those crits on that attack? That's that 3% increased crit chance that I got from that Chrysalis. Yeah, not the purest test, but still, data. I mean, it's looking healthy. We're at 170 after, I believe that was just one break. The ads, the minions, the little teddy bears, whatever we want to call them, they do seem to get tankier with each time you take them out. which does work fairly well for auto battle, because they're like, yeah, they never go into break, which is very nice for auto battle. Alright, 1 round remaining. We are in break. One thing that is kind of nice with Rena is she does have the enemy deprioritization that she's able to apply. So you get a little bit more action in, and speed is everything. The score is looking pretty healthy. Although I'm kind of wishing Kirika had defended, but... Not like any of them have an attack before the end of the battle, so... The only HP that matters in this one is the last one. 345, not bad. Definitely not worse, I don't think. I think I was hitting like in the 200s before, so that might be an improvement. But it's time to go to the Fate Weave. Delay slightly by go ahead and do our keys first. Give just a slight bit more time to see if people show up. Doesn't look like anything exciting. Still gotta clip them all, as always. But exciting things ahead for me. I'm saying to my one viewer of myself. A lot of exciting things ahead for this channel. So if anybody happens to be checking this out in VOD, happen to see the exciting things later and go back and be like, I wonder what she was up to before. I was here saying exciting things ahead. Woo! Gold door, we got something. We got something. Alright, 1 guaranteed 5-star at this point. Alright, and let's see here, we got Monica. Okay. That works for me. That's what I was actually planning to spend my token for select a 5-star out of the Holy Quintet on. She only needed 1 more Ascension. And now I have it, so now I'm free to use that on Moimura unless I get her this morning. So yeah, that is a good one. Nice! Just another step closer to being the biggest horrible menace I could possibly be in PvP. Another key has been unlocked towards it. I should, at this point, have enough for a guaranteed 5-star, so... Yep. Cool. Back to Fate Weaves. Shame that we can't earn any more points, but we are going to just keep pulling on this one because that's what we want. We will get Nagisa eventually. She's not limited, so she'll come home eventually. So, let's get some more Homuspher pulls going. Alright. We are gold. That's... Alright, 1 gold. Now, I haven't seen a special animation for the Homuspher pull, which people usually post a lot of. So I don't know if there is one. We got Kyoko. Okay. Not a super relevant character. But you never know when the battle is going to come around that is going to just be the showcase for a certain character. Maybe her time will come. But I definitely don't mind extra ascensions of her. Not maxed out, so... Yeah, Ascension 2. Right, now we're at 110 points there, so we got 90 more pulls to go. And then we will go just buy a Homuspher. Alright, not as hype yet. Probably won't be. Odds are against it. But, yeah, blue door. This could always be a 3-hit. This could be a turn back time, you never know. I don't think it actually makes it look that good when it is a turn back time. I think it's like, you got all blues. I think it makes it look as bad as possible. And another! Oh. Just another Rudor. Or is it? Okay, that is a lot of blues. That is minimum odds. This is possible. Yep. Something could always transform. It just looks like a minimum odds pull. It could still happen, it could still happen. It didn't happen. Another! Just out here living that blue door life right now. I could adjust the zoom on this camera, honestly, but I'm just not dealing with that right now. Alright. Another! Not a hint of hype since the first set of pulls. Yep, another min odds. $50 more pulls, just 5 more 10 pulls. And that'll be it for today for my pulls here. Now, this is a perfect set of pulls for no viewers. It's a whole lot of nothing going on this lazy Sunday morning at Exedra. Something feel like something felt off about that animation. Don't know why. Well, we got a gold here at the end. For purple door gold. I don't know what the significance of that is. I've mentioned it before. I've seen this happen before. Maybe it means that it's one that I already have fully ascended? Or something? Cyrano. Well, I do have her fully ascended, so maybe that is... Maybe a purple door that leads to a gold is signifying that you've already maxed them out. 3 more 10 pulls. And then we go pick up our Pity Ascension. Purple door. Alright, so once again, probably nothing special. Yeah, we're just seeing purple orbs this time. Keep on clicking. Well, at least I've got 2 guaranteed 5 stars after this. Nothing quite like gambling. And we got another blue door. Doesn't look like any of these are changing. Yep. Nothing special again. Alright. Our last set of 10 pulls before we just go pick up our Pity Ascension. May we have an A2, please? Or will it just be an A1? Kind of looking like it's just going to be an A1. But, yeah, blue door. Okay. Wah, wah. Not nearly as exciting as last stream's pulls. close out that big bag of nothing. Let's go at least to the trader and pick up our Pity Ascension. It's tempting. It's tempting to go Nagisa, but again, limited, unlimited. Cool. Well, that is one Ascension to Hamusifer, so that is at least something to go test out in Raid. But I do have those 2 guaranteed 5-star keys. Well, the 1 set of shards worth of a guaranteed 5-star and the guaranteed 5-star key. So pull those and then run the raid one more time. Right, Ren already fully ascended. And see if we can get anything out of this last one. Alright, well, the mascot characters are excited about it. Does that mean we got a new girl coming home? Is it somehow Hamusifer? That'd be amazing. And also not possible. Ah, we got ourselves an Iroha. Who I do already have. I'm not sure what ascension she's at. I do know I never use her for anything. Ascension 3. Okay. Well, we got our Modica earlier. And we did get our 1 ascension to Homura. So I think we're going to... Okay, well that's just going to be over in a second. Could always say hi, but I imagine they're just like loading in. They just need to hit attack once. Yep, there we go. Let's see where mine is at. Alright, nobody's hopping into mine yet, so I will go find a random 12 to hop in. Show all from Union always. Nope. Okay. This looks like a decent playground for me to go test that ascension in. Okay, so I think we got 345 last time. See what we get out of this one. Unless, of course, somebody else hops in here in a moment and winds up blowing through it, and I don't have the overhead to see what I get. I am enjoying with this game so far that, like, they have demonstrated that they're willing to give second chances at getting limited characters before too long, and I do wonder, like, a couple of really cool things that I could see for the upcoming anniversary that would be not even that much work for them, that would be like a huge bonus that they could throw to players, is run a banner that is like just all of the limiteds that you missed. Or, you know, it'll be like It'll be just a month after Hamusfer came out, which was, you know, just a few weeks after the rerun of Madoka. But if they do, like, a Madoka and Hamusfer dual banner, for that, I could also see them doing that for, like, the release of Movie 4 or something. But doing something like that, or if they could do a, like, something that'd be really cool for Anniversary, is if they did, like, one of those pick a character tokens. You know, it was like, pick one limited from last year. Go ahead, have one. Pick one. Although, you know, don't know how they're going to approach, if at all, being able to just get previously limited characters. Those only ever be able to be obtained through banners or not. But I'm easy today. I feel like they do have a good opportunity with this game to kind of have a platform as an entry point to the series for people. And being able to rerun things and also opening things up so you can do the story in any order like they did recently, all that stuff, really helps with the ability that it can be a platform for the franchise that hopefully can go some places for both the game and the franchise. That's what I would love to see. But we'll just have to see. We are getting down to the end now. One round left. Definitely can't call it yet. But, yeah, the number we were looking for was 345 to beat, I think. So, was it 445? Wow, was this one Ascension that much of an upgrade? I'm gonna have to go back and double check. Maybe it was 445? Or maybe this was just that crazy of an Ascension. Did not see an easy way to go back and check my VOD though, so I'll have to figure that out later, when I can check it out. And we are approaching 50% of the battle. So yeah, it must have been 345 before. Now we're 425. That one Ascension went very hard. Love to see it. So even though we didn't wind up pulling any extra Ascensions, we just got our one Pity Ascension. Still quite good. Got that. Oh, nice. We got that fully sending her. And then I don't know. People didn't really show up today. Nothing really exciting happened. So I'm kind of feeling like might just end early. The stream I did other day kind of hit my quota, what I hoped to hit today. So we're sitting good there, and I have 2 streams planned for this week, and I feel like there's a good chance I'll be streaming Exedra again next weekend. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and sign off here. Just save future things for that, but yeah, if anybody does happen to hop in to check out the end of this, see if I am announcing anything, happenstance, Coming up, co-op playthrough of Reanimal, and also going to be doing Pokopia when that comes out. Also, the Virtual Boy stuff is coming to the Switch this Wednesday, and I had already, like before they announced the Virtual Boy stuff, I had been wanting to play through Virtual Boy Wario Land on stream, and there was not a convenient way to do so. We're still not sure how it's going to work, but if it conveniently works out, that will work out, and I will stream that. And I'm also, to go with my Switch 2, I have a 4K capture device coming, so things on the horizon for the one other person I see is watching right now, and again, anybody who stops by to see the VOD. But for now, I think I'm just going to peace out, have a lovely Sunday. It's supposed to be nice out today, and I got some friends that want to play some games and hang out and stuff, so until next time, sparkle and shine, have a wonderful time, peace.